What is up, guys? Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cooking Kingdom. In this video, I want to talk about some of the epic cookies that you should definitely be investing in and raising them up if you were able to pull these particular cookies. Anyways, guys, if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cooking Kingdom videos and live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways, guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so let's get right into it. I don't actually think I made a specific video talking about some of the epics that you should raise or should be building right now, but I did make a video about who you should not be investing in, and I'm actually going to be updating that video soon as well because there has been some changes. But I did want to share with you guys some of the epics that you guys should definitely be raising up and building, because some of you guys may not have some of these ancients as well as legendaries and have to work with just epics, right? So I do want to tell you guys in particular my opinion on some of the best epics that you guys can add to your team currently. And let's start out with the newest addition to our epic lineup, who is going to be Cotton Cookie. Cotton Cookie has been pretty much dominating the meta currently in both PvP as well as PvE, and PvP includes the Mayhem as well as the Arena. PvE includes the guild boss battle as well as story mode. So this cookie is like the licorice version 2.0, right? It's like licorice for 2.0. So licorice has always been the cookie that's kind of used in every single situation, but now with the addition of Cotton Cookie pretty much took over that title of the best cookie that can be used in every single game mode. Okay, so going over her skill, you guys probably already watched my video regarding Cotton Cookie's build, or the first impression slash topping build that I shared with you guys. But if you guys don't know, it is going to be a 17-second cooldown skill, and so she is going to be healing for a total of 9 seconds. Okay, 17.3% every 1 second for 9 seconds. Attack is going to be increased, and this is only for the summoned units. So all the summoned units are going to be receiving a 75% attack increase. And then the sheep herd, okay, she is going to be summoning a sheep herd and summon 3 individual sheeps to attack. They are going to have 124.5% of Cotton Cookie's attack, 157.8% of Cotton Cookie's defense, as well as 111.4% of Cotton Cookie's HP. And on top of that, when these sheeps come out and are summoned, they will dash to the enemies and cause 1 second stun to defront cookies who are going to be hit by the sheep herd. So she is definitely one of the best cookies that you can actually use right now. If you guys do go and watch my video regarding Cotton Cookie's build as well as my first impression, you guys are going to be able to see that she pretty much heals like a crazy amount. She's kind of like a Parfait when we first reviewed Parfait, right? But in my opinion, probably a little better than Parfait because of the fact that she is actually able to do damage as well as heal and buff up your units. All right, so she is going to be one of the best epics that you can actually invest in currently right now if you guys are watching this video during the time of the raid up. Right, so there is still 48 days for this cookie to be gone in the raid up banner. Okay, so she is going to be added back into the regular banner right here, okay, where there is no raid up. But for now, during the time of this recording, there's still 48 days as well as 17 hours for this cookie's featured up banner. So if you guys do decide on who you should be raising up, if you guys do not have any of these ancients or legendary, and even if you do have these ancients and legendaries, I do highly recommend that you should build Cotton Cookie as well as promote her a couple of times if you do have some spare crystals currently right now in your hands. Right, there is an event going on. You guys are going to be receiving a lot of different crystals, so I do highly recommend you kind of raise her. And if there is a promotion event later on, then you should definitely be raising her up. Some of the topping builds that you can go with her are going to be something like mine: 3 solid almond, 2 swift chocolate. I have seen 5 swift chocolate as well, 5 solid almonds, 3 searing raspberry, 2 swift chocolate. There's just so many different builds that you can do with Cotton Cookie. That is how versatile she is. She is not bound to one particular build. She can be switched around and used in different ways, and that is the reason why, and that is the beauty of Cotton Cookie and why she is so good right now in the current meta. And I highly recommend you guys do build her for not only the story mode but for the arena mayhem as well as the guild boss battle in the near future. Anyways guys, that's going to be our first epic cookie that you should definitely be building as well as leveling up currently right now in the game. Alright, moving on to the second cookie is going to be Pumpkin Pie Cookie. She was in the raid up banner in the last update, right guys, for the Halloween update. If you guys did miss that, she was in that raid up banner, but she is going to be added into the mileage shop pretty soon, hopefully in about 2 updates or so. Alright, so she can be bought with mileage points. If you do decide to buy her with mileage points, I do not really recommend buying soul stones with mileage points, but she honestly is one of the best cookies right now in the game too. All right, so alongside Cotton Cookie, she is going to be summoning a unit, and that is going to be Pom Pom. Okay, it is going to be an 18-second cooldown. She is going to be summoning Pom Pom with 77.8% of her attack, 188% of her defense, as well as 382.3% of her HP. That means she is going to be summoning a huge unit in order for her to have a personal bodyguard or tank. All right, and that can be used as the team's secondary tank as well, alongside someone like Hollowberry or Sorbet Crepe. Also, Pom Pom is going to be providing a debuff to all of the enemies hit by Pom Pom's auto attack, or the slashes that Pom Pom does, and that is going to be 70% for 3 seconds. So that's going to be a healing reduction of 70% of the heal that they're supposed to receive for 3 seconds, and this can constantly be up as long as Pom Pom is able to attack that particular cookie every single time this debuff is gone. Okay, so as long as Pom Pom is alive and is slashing away at the enemies, they are receiving 70% less healing than they're supposed to be getting. On top of that, Pom Pom's strike attack is going to be when Pom Pom is summoned and will knock enemies up in the air and deal 170% of the attack, as well as provides 45% of attack speed to all of the summoned units as long as Pom Pom is out in the field. Okay, this is going to make Pumpkin Pie a great utility cookie as well as a tank and a damage dealer when she is paired up with someone like Cotton Cookie or with the pin cushion. Because the pin cushion did receive a buff as well, this is just making the summoner comps even just way better than they used to be. And with the addition of Pumpkin Pie as well as Cotton, summoners are just getting out of control right now. Okay, and also it is very easy to build Pumpkin Pie. It's very straightforward. 5 solid almond, and that's all you need. You just need to kind of rack up some damage resist on Pumpkin Pie. No cooldown is required because of the fact that Pumpkin Pie is always going to have 1 second cooldown start when a battle starts, even in the arena, story mode, as well as guild boss battle. And that is going to be one of her effects that she has on her skill. So that is the reason why Pumpkin Pie is going to be so amazing. She is used in so many different modes right now. Not particularly in guild boss battle like Cotton Cookie or Licorice Cookie, but in story mode as well as arena mayhem, she is going to be one of the best cookies, and definitely a meta cookie that is going to be awesome for you guys to invest in if you guys did pull for Pumpkin Pie Cookie. Okay, so that's going to be our second epic cookie. And then of course, moving on to our third is going to be Strawberry Crepe Cookie. Strawberry Crepe is an amazing defense cookie that you can have on your team, especially if you do not have Hollowberry. Okay, Strawberry Crepe is going to provide 50% damage resist buff to 2 of your lowest HP cookies for over 8 seconds. That means that they're going to be taking 50% less damage of whatever they're supposed to take, and allow them to survive a lot longer. And in most cases, those are going to be your DPS cookies in the middle to the back lane. Okay, so that's gonna allow someone like Sea Fairy, Black Raisin, Frost Queen to survive a lot longer, take less damage, and provide more DPSs. Okay, so that is the reason why Strawberry Crepe is so amazing. On top of that, they are able to knock back the enemies that are hit by their skill. Okay, so it is going to be a single hit damage of 578.2%, making Strawberry Crepe not only a tank that is providing buff, but also dealing a decent or significant amount of damage to the enemies. Okay, and there's two particular builds that I do want to recommend when you guys are using Strawberry Crepe, and that is going to be either going with the full Swift Chocolate or a full Solid Almond. And the reason why I highly recommend you going with full Solid Almond or full Swift Chocolate is because for beginners with not many good toppings or toppings with good substats, you want to go with Solid Almond in order to maximize Strawberry Crepe's damage resist and the tanking ability of Strawberry Crepe. So when I do account reviews, as well as when I try to help out viewers with particular stages, they do have 5 Swift Chocolate, but their damage resist is like 5% or like 2% because their substats are not good. Okay, my Strawberry Crepe currently has 18.3% cooldown, not including the 5% set effect, but also has 22.8% damage resist, and that is going to allow my Strawberry Crepe to tank a lot better, as well as to have the extra cooldown. But if you do not have that, the Strawberry Crepe is just not going to have enough damage resist to survive and provide the buff as well as the damage and the tanking ability that they are supposed to provide for your team. So that is the reason why I recommend those two particular builds for Strawberry Crepe, and highly recommend building Strawberry Crepe if you do not have a frontline tank that is going to be someone like Hollowberry currently right now in the meta. Moving on to the fourth cookie is going to be Parfait Cookie. So the reason why I'm actually including Parfait Cookie to a list of cookies that you should be investing in is because of the amount of buffs as well as healing Parfait is able to provide for your team. We had Cotton Cookie. Cotton Cookie is a mixture of a kind of like attack as well as heal cookie, but Parfait is more towards the defensive buff and heal cookie. All right, so even though those two are going to be a support, mainly a support cookie, doing auto attack and stuff like that, but with their heal, they actually can out heal pure vanilla in certain cases as well. So Parfait is going to have a 17-second cooldown, and it will be healing 25.3% of the attack every 1 second for 7 seconds. Okay, not as long as Cotton Cookie. Cotton Cookie is a 9-second heal, but will be healing about 6%, I believe, 25.3%. Let's see what Cotton was. So Cotton was 17. Okay, so we're healing almost 8% more than what Cotton Cookie is healing. All right, so that's why Parfait is so good, as well as provide a 10% defense buff to all of your cookies for 7 seconds, as well as a debuff resist of 40% for 7 seconds for your entire team. Right, so the reason why Parfait is so good currently right now in the arena as well as the mayhem is because Frost Queen has been dominating alongside Cotton Cookie. So when Frost Queen uses her skill on your teammates, then they are frozen for a duration of 2 seconds. However, with Parfait's 40% debuff resist, that is going to be reduced to about 1 point something seconds, and they will also take less damage because they have been frozen for a less duration of the time. On top of that, a 10% defense buff, as well as an insane amount of heal. When you do pair up Cotton Cookie as well as Parfait right now in the arena, it is one of the best combos that you can have regarding heals. Okay, so there are a couple builds that you can have with Parfait Cookie that's going to include something like mine: 3 Swift Chocolate, 2 Solid Almond. I have also seen 5 Solid Almond. I have also seen something like 2 Swift Chocolate, 3 Solid Almond. It really depends on what kind of percentage of cooldown as well as what kind of percentage of damage resist you want to have on each of your cookies. But I do recommend having either Swift Chocolate or Solid Almond or 5 Solid Almond if you guys do want to just focus on having a tanky Parfait Cookie so that she does not die and stays alive to use her skill more often in order to buff up your teammates. Alright, and moving on to the 5th cookie and the last cookie on this list for now is going to be Sorbet Shark Cookie. Alright, so Sorbet Shark Cookie has been pushed out of the meta slightly, alright, and it's very slightly because of the addition of Frost Queen Cookie. However, Sorbet Shark is still going to be an amazing cookie to deal with all of those tanky cookies in the front line. Alright, that's going to include Hollowberry, that's going to include Strawberry Crepe, that's even going to include Pompon, as well as some of the other tanks like Madeline and so on. Okay, so Sorbet is very special because of the fact that Sorbet has a unique skill of providing pure damage that ignores damage resist and defense, and that's going to be based on 30% of the cookie's maximum HP. Alright, and on top of that, if you do not attack a cookie and in the story mode, that is still going to deal a 662% of Sorbet Shark's attack, and that's going to be a 2-part attack, and this first single hit is going to be 128.1% damage. Right, Sorbet Shark is very good right now in the story mode as well as the guild boss battle, one of the main components of the main guild boss battle team, and also in the mayhem and arena. Right, Sorbet Shark is still being used in the arena and as well as mayhem, so I do recommend, if you do have Sorbet Shark Cookie, to raise up Sorbet Shark Cookie to deal with a lot of the game modes that you guys have currently in Cookie Run Kingdom. Alright, so some of the builds that you can go with Sorbet Shark Cookie includes 5 Syrian Raspberry, or something like mine right now, 3 Syrian Raspberry as well as 2 Swift Chocolate. I do not recommend you going with a 5 Swift Chocolate build because of the fact that Sorbet Shark needs to have some sort of damage. Okay, or if you do want to, I don't know if it's currently in the meta right now, but I did used to use something like 3 Swift Chocolate and 2 Solid Almond to tank up or beef up my Sorbet Shark Cookie to be used as a more of a tanky pure damage dealer rather than just a regular damage dealer. So that is also a build that you can use, but I do recommend that you raise up Sorbet Shark Cookie if you do have Sorbet Shark Cookie in your lineup. Alright, anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. There are those 5 cookies that I do highly recommend you level up. Of course, there are going to be honorable mentions. Someone like Twizzly Gummy Cookie is also a very good cookie to raise up right now, as well as someone like Black Raisin and also Dark Choco, who are going to be awesome in the early game stages as well as guild boss battle. But in particular, with all of the game modes that you have going on right now, I do recommend you build up all those 5 cookies, and that's going to include Cotton Cookie, Parfait Cookie, Pumpkin Pie Cookie, Sorbet Shark, as well as Strawberry Crepe. Okay, so those 5 are going to be used in majority of the gameplays currently right now in the Cookie Run Kingdom. Alright, so anyways guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful as well as you guys found value in this video. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Run Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.